Welcome back to the Spurs MyGM Episode 2. Today's an exciting one. We're going to show you guys how this Spurs team has been performing in the first few months of the NBA season. Trae Young is now a Spur, and we're looking to create a new dynasty alongside the new recruits. And we're also got an exciting addition to our Spurs lineup, which should add a lot to the team. Yes, so welcome back to the channel. We are back, and I thought I'd give you guys an update on how we are tracking this Spurs team. We've been growing. As you guys know, we brought in Trae Young in the last episode. We also brought in Austin Reeves to come in and play the shooting guard position. And we also made a few big trades. We brought in some more bench players, which I'm really happy with. I'm happy with our squad at the moment, how it's looking. We did start this out looking for a rebuild, but as you'll see in this episode today, the Spurs team is here. We've come to show why we made these moves. Trae Young brings a lot into this squad, and this video is about Trae Young because, man, has he gone to a new level. Now, we did say in the last episode we wanted to bring in some defense, a big man. We're still looking to upgrade the power forward position, but I listened to all your comments, and this is the one player we're going to make a trade for. Getting pretty cheap. Bobby Portis Jr. Now, we have to give up Zach Collins. We're not giving up a hell of a lot for Bobby P, but I'm pretty happy with the move. It just allows us to have a power forward and come off the bench. I mean, my main goal, I'm going to go through my goals for this series in the next few episodes. You guys are going to get a complete rundown on what we want to do, how we want to look as a team, what we want to, I would say, look at the All-Star break. I mean, what this team wants to look at. I mean, we're looking to upgrade this squad quite a lot. Bobby Portis joins the roster. I'm really excited about Bobby P, but I thought I'd give you guys an update on how we're going. 14-8 at the moment on the conclusion of this episode. We have been balling. Now, like I said, I want to give you guys a rundown. This episode is really focused on our point guard who we brought in. We've gone from rebuild mode to try and make the playoffs. Don't say championship, but try and make the playoffs. Now, Trae Young, when I bring Trae Young in, I was pretty skeptical to see how he would go with this lineup. Now, we played our first game against the Dallas Mavericks. We had a 4-game stretch, and these were basically his points. 23 a night, 6 assists, 2 steals. We needed him to do a hell of a lot more. Now, let me talk about the last 2 weeks. These stats you're about to see are from all of the last 2 weeks and how we've been performing. Trae Young has gone to 31 points per night, 11 assists, and 4.5 rebounds. I said that we brought in Trae Young to lead this lineup with Chris Paul, Victor Wembanyama, and he's really... Man, this is why we got him across. I mean, I'm not going to lie. 31 a night, we need assist. I said in the first episode we needed Trae Young to get on the scoreboard a little bit more, and he has. 31, 11 assists, 4 rebounds from Trae, and he's really adding to this team. I mean, the 14-8 record, it's something that we can improve on, but it's something that it gives us a good building stead as we look into the second half of our first few months of this season and of the series. But might say, I'm pretty happy that we made the trade for Trae Young as we move on. I mean, to be fair, we could have brought in some other point guards, but Trae Young is definitely a point guard for the future. He isn't too old. He isn't too young. Definitely ready to roll. Victor Wembanyama. Now, Victor, I wasn't expecting too much from Victor, just considering just how well he played last season, and this is his team. He's still going to be, I mean, we're still trying to get his overall up, still trying to get his rating up. But, I mean, Victor Wembanyama has a massive opportunity to be an all-star in year number 2. 28 a night, 12 rebounds, and 3.4 assists in this span, this 2-week span. He is playing some really good basketball for us, some really good, reliable basketball for us. And, I mean, if this is his second year, I'm excited to see what this could look like in year 3, year 4, if we get that far in the series. If you guys are still enjoying the series, I mean, I'm really interested to see where we can get with Victor. He's averaging 28, he's averaging a double-double, and then averaging the 31 alongside Trae Young. It is massive, man. I mean, this is the reason why we're at this 14-8 record, and we're not settling. I mean, the fact that we are currently the 4th seed, there's still a lot of work to do. We have beat up on a few teams we should have beat, but then there's also been some challenges when we've played the good teams like the Lakers, which I will go into a little bit more depth a bit later on in the video. But it is exciting, and Victor Wembanyama is here. We are ready. He is balling, 28 a night. I just wanted to go through some of the pickups as well. I wanted to show you how Trae Young was performing and how he's gone to the next level. But I also want to show you how Austin Reeves has been performing, because we did have to give up a first-round draft pick for Austin Reeves. But I'm liking his progression with this San Antonio Spurs team, and I'm excited to show you guys a player we bring in a little bit later on. But Austin Reaves is averaging 16 a night, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. He is just an awesome glue guy. He's a great guy to have on the roster, and he just does his part. I mean, that's what I really like about having Austin. In the simulated games, he gets around 15 a night, but in the 2-week span, that's got us to 14 and 8, where we've won 4 in a row, I believe. 16 a night is really, really good from Austin Reaves, and he's having a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun with this lineup. I'm really looking forward to see what we can do with this team as we progress. I mean, could we bring in some other superstars, but he's having a really good year for us. So, 14 and 8, we're looking pretty good. Our current streak is 6. We've actually won 6 in a row. So, I mean, I'm going to give you guys a rundown of what we want to look at in the next few episodes and what we want to bring in. I also want to get your opinion on some of the moves I've made and who you'd like to see in this roster and some of the big games. So, we'll start off 14 and 8. Trae Young leading the Spurs in scoring. I did talk about this a little bit early on, but it's great having Trae Young. He's just adding that ability to shoot off the dribble like he does here and really lead the team. I mean, the assist as well, it's really, really good. I mean, it's really adding into the roster. Another thing as well, Wemby, he's opened the season with career numbers. I mean, it's his second year, so, I mean, only up from here from Wemby. I mean, if he's averaging 28 a night, there is a massive chance this man could average close to 30 a night. Spurs' goal has moved from rebuild to playoffs. So our goal has moved from the rebuild, where we started in the last episode, into the playoffs. We're trying to win some playoff games. I mean, if we could win a series, I'd be happy. I mean, this is a building team. I don't know how long Chris Paul will be there, so this is a real building team. Bobby Portis brings in that required defense off the bench. I'm still not happy with our power forward position. We've got Patrick Baldwin Jr. starting at the moment, so definitely looking to upgrade that position if we can. I mean, that's something we probably have to do. It'd be nice to have a good starting power forward. So maybe drop a comment down on who you guys think I should bring in for a starting power forward, because I really want to bring Chris Paul, Bobby Portis off the bench. Our bench still needs a lot of work, so there's still a lot to look forward to in the bench, but Chris Paul has been very good off the bench. Upgrade bench, lock in to bring a power forward. Basically what I've just talked about. I'd love to know in the comment section down below who you guys think I should bring in for the power forward position, because it is going to add a lot to this squad. I mean, Trae Young, Austin Reaves. We do add another shooting guard at the end of this video, which I'm excited about. I mean, I'll show you guys and I'll give you guys the reason why. You guys are going to say, why are you bringing him in? But we're going to go down. All-Star close and push. We've got the All-Star weekend that will be closing in the next video. I'll show you guys how we've been going in this Spurs series. And year 1 we'll look to wrap in the next few episodes. But like I said, we're not settling. Victor Wembanyama's not settling. So I thought to myself, who could I bring in that could be on I'd say a project for us. A little bit of a project. And it's this man here. It's Bronny James Jr. Yeah, so why not? I mean, he has not played a game. Look, no games. He's playing in the G League. So I said, hey, why not try and get a trade going? Now, this being my GM, I put this trade in, and you know what? I'm really happy with this trade. I am extremely happy with this trade. It gives us an opportunity to bring in Bronny James. He's probably not going to play straight away. Hey, that's okay. He's our project, and let's say in a few years he elevates to his dad's status. There's a massive chance that we could honestly have Victor Wembanyama and Bronny James Jr. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how our squad is looking at the moment. He's rated a 72 at the moment, so hopefully we can get him around to the 80 mark. I mean, that would be massive for us. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, an update of our MyGM Spurs series. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Waiting for another video. Please let me know what power forwards I should go after, and we'll keep this train on moving. But it's great to have Bronny James on board. Hopefully, like I said, this is going to add a lot of excitement to the series, and we can keep this, keep this Spurs train moving. Thank you for watching, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man, and I'll see you in the next My Spurs episode as we keep